Now entering a contaminated area. Warning, a nearby agent has gone rogue. Alert, friendly division agent is down. Alert, friendly division agent is down. Warning, now we're exiting the safe area.
The Division. It's had some ups, it's certainly had some downs, and today we're left with a game that's hard to play, not in the sense of obviously skill level. I feel like a lot of people could jump into this game nowadays and be comfortable, but we're left in a position where if you're not with a certain gear set, which is usually the Nomad gear set, and you just want to play this game casually, you're going to get shredded. Now, I, by no means, am a good player at this game. I come back to this game once every few months, just sort of see what's going on, see what, has changed since I've last played. I feel like a lot of people are going to come back quite insulted. I feel like a lot of time spent on this game goes to waste, because you're going to get shredded by the people that are on this all the time. Which, fair enough, if you've got the loot, I do believe that you should be rewarded for your grind and your effort, but it renders the game unplayable for the other 60-70% of the player base. Now, the Division 2 is right round the corner, and we don't know a whole lot about the game. I hope that things like this are fixed. But if you are a returning player and you have witnessed the fuckery that is the First Division, I wouldn't come back. And it's a shame, because at its core, this is actually quite a good game. I do like playing this when I come back to it. But the Dark Zone is for seasoned veterans only. Now, don't get me wrong, if you have a good aim, you might win. There are some people that go rogue, some manhunts that don't actually turn out to be that good, and you can kill them yourselves. But if you're not running the set and are prepared for that, you're going to be shredded. And I think that's just being nice about it. Other players have voiced their concerns over this certain imbalance in shifting momentum, I suppose, for lack of a better term. And it's a shame, because I do like playing this game, and not playing the Dark Zone is like buying Modern Warfare 2 just to play the campaign. Because essentially that's kind of what you're doing. Now, you could make the argument that since the DLCs have released, such as Underground, Survival, you know, the regular, you could play that instead, co-op with people, that way you're not going to get shredded instantly. Well, I suppose the Survival's a bit different, but then again, it's a bit more of a fair ground, I would argue. But that's not really the point. Now, there are players out there that don't buy DLCs. I mean, I don't tend to buy DLCs. I bought Survivals. I was interested to see what kind of Battle Royale style-ish game mode might come of it. And it's good. But for the players, like I say, that don't buy DLCs, the Dark Zone really is your only source of PvP in the common standard sense. Most of the good or even amazing loot is found in the Dark Zone, and you can throw away an hour, half hour, an hour worth of grinding to a group of 4 players who've got nothing better to do than just go around killing people that aren't prepared for it. And it's a shame, because like I say, for me, it renders the game borderline unplayable, and it's such a shame. Because like I said, at its core, its intentions are pure. Excuse the bars. But it's just such a shame. I really wish they'd focused more on balancing, or at least matchmaked skill tiers differently to work for everyone and not just the people that grind constantly. Now, I do know the argument will be made that, yeah, if you're on this all the time and grind constantly, you should be more powerful, and that I do agree with. Though, like some of the clips that I just showed, you're barely given time to react. Now, the Division's known for its TTK being, time to kill being relatively long, so it's more skill-based and not just, oh, you can stick a shotgun in my back and end me. That's not how this game has been designed. Yet somehow the intention and execution seem to be polar opposite. Now, I don't know how people feel about this. I personally feel like it puts, like I said, players like me in a position where I can't go back after a couple of months because people already have the 290 skill, 290 loot and all that. So, and it is a shame. But like I said, I don't know how people feel about it, so be sure to let me know how you feel about it. But I just feel like if this isn't fixed in the Division 2, it could possibly be game-breaking. And being released at the beginning of the year means that when it comes to people's, let's say, birthdays or even Christmas, you're going to have a lot of new players come into the game, and I feel like they're going to be hit with something similar to this relatively early on, and I do hope that isn't the case. I really do hope that they do put something in place that allows players of every skill tier, every, seasoned veteran and beginner in a position where they can be comfortable. Now, don't get me wrong, I do like a challenging game, but I don't like an unfair game, and that's why this video has been most likely titled The Divided, because the player base seems to be that way. But be sure to leave a comment and let me know what you think. But for now, it's probably never going to see updates now the Division 2's so close. And it is a shame.